Hey everyone, this is Danielle from StarsMoonandSun.com. Happy New Year, happy 2019. I'm so excited for this fresh start and this new beginning. I have changed the format of my readings. So each month, in the beginning of the month, I'm going to post the astrology and tarot forecast. So this one will begin with January 2019. And of course, we're kicking off the new year with an eclipse right out of the gate. January 5th, we have an eclipse in Capricorn, 15 degrees. The sun and the moon are both in Capricorn, and they are sandwiched between Saturn in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn. So this is Lord of Karma and Lord of the Underworld. With this new moon eclipse conjoining Pluto and Saturn, we have the death and the rebirth and the review of our obligations and commitments. So I expect to see a lot of changes for the cardinal signs, right? Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries with this eclipse happening in Capricorn. And these are going to be big swooping changes because this eclipse is conjoined by Pluto, heavy hitter, death, rebirth, change, transformation, unconscious drives. And it's also conjoining Saturn. So our commitments, our work, our duties, our responsibilities. So I expect to see some major upheavals and transformations for cardinal signs this year. An eclipse spends 6 months to a year unfolding, so this story has only just begun. We will also have an eclipse, a full moon eclipse at the end of the month, January 21st, and this will be in 0 degrees of Leo. So the moon opposite the sun in Aquarius, 0 degrees. This is for the fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. This is for you. This is going to be big changes, big transformation. When the sun and the moon are opposite, we're pulled in 2 directions. For everybody though, you can look where 0 degrees of Leo and Aquarius are for you, and this is where you're going to be feeling torn into, needing to compromise. You may have something that was hidden now becomes illuminated because it's the full moon, and this full moon eclipse is square Uranus. So this is a unexpected change, an unexpected awakening. You're seeing something perhaps for the first time. There's definitely an illumination here. So the next 6 months to a year for early born fixed signs is going to be quite transformative. A lot of change, a lot of disruption. And I know you guys are not a fan of change, right? That's why you're fixed. You're fixed. You don't like to change. You like to sort of stay and be in one place with a plan. Get ready. Big changes are coming. I'm going to get right into this reading. And what I did was I picked messages for an opening messages regarding love, messages regarding finance, and then a closing message. And the opening message from Spirit for this month of January was remain positive. So no matter what changes are happening, no matter what you're going through, remain positive. Know that everything is unfolding in divine order. When it's an eclipse, circumstances are fated. They are events that happen beyond our control, right? Eclipses sort of are portals or gateways to different lives, to higher levels of consciousness. But change sometimes can be disruptive, right? Even for the most ebb and flow individuals, change can be scary. So this is remaining positive. Right? This can also be the message for the whole month. I would definitely take it for the whole year, concentrating on positivity, concentrating on what you can change, right? Which is only yourself. You can't change another. The next message was blossom. And I'm going to show you something in a second. I shuffled these cards. I didn't look, of course, and they're from various decks. And then the Blossom card is associated with judgment, and that is a Pluto card. That card is associated with Pluto. So usually you see angels with a trumpet calling people from the dead, right? So this suggests that circumstances you thought were dead and gone are being revitalized. This also suggests need to answer a call. Your spirit is calling, higher consciousness is calling. It's the wake-up call, and it's your chance to blossom, to get in alignment with where you are supposed to be, who you are in the process of becoming. This is a card that signals big, sweeping changes and transformations, people coming back from the dead, so expect to see people from the past popping up in your life. You are being called in another direction, and this direction is faded. So we may not, when eclipses happen, we don't see everything, right? Especially a new moon eclipse. The new moon, essentially, we're in the dark. But it's a need to trust the process, a need to believe that everything is unfolding as it should. Giving up control. Eclipses tell us that we're not in control, right? We're not in control. We think we're in control. The ego thinks we're in control and we're taking care of everything. But there's a fate, there's an energy that goes beyond us. What are you going to do with that energy? Embrace it. The next message from Spirit was stop comparing. Stop comparing your journey to other people. Stop comparing your progress to where you are versus where someone else is. Stop comparing your job to other people's career, your appearance to other people's appearance. Stop comparing. It's self-negation, really. Knowing that you're the perfect person for you, that everybody is unique, that everybody has special talents and gifts, and thank God we're not all the same. Stop comparing. Stop self-negating this month. The next message was worlds, and here is a Saturn card. This is ruled by Saturn. This is a Pluto card, this is Saturn, and the new moon is caught between the two. So if you see this card, it says, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. The world is the culmination. It's the peak, it's the pinnacle, it's the end of one journey and the beginning of the other. I also like to say the world is yours. What are you going to do? The world is yours. There are infinite number of possibilities, right? All things are possible. So this is opening up your world. This can also suggest travel. Venus is going to be in Sagittarius. That is somebody that has a love of travel and seeing different places. So I would take that as a message, but also being open to one chapter closing and one chapter beginning. Being open to the fact that you're not in charge here. Following the call of your spirit in a new direction. Allowing doors to close and for new doors to open. And then the last message I picked was from the Tarot, and it's the Magician, right? Magician is the self-mastery. I can do whatever I want. I can have whatever I want. Compiled with the world, it's asking, what world are you creating? What is the world that you are creating? Are you blossoming? Are you hiding? Are you avoiding? Are you recreating the past? This is a new year with a fresh new start. We're opening up with an eclipse. This says that change is possible. Change is ours. All we have to do is claim it. What changes will you be making this year? Self-mastery. Received were regarding love. And the first message was, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Love endures. I want to just caution some people. You see sometimes people think love means enduring anything. This person cheated on you, they treated you terribly, and here you are, you're like, we're together, it's 8 years later, and we've went through all this. No, that's not love endures. Love endures is, I can love you, I see you're not in this space of being able to treat me as I deserve to be treated, but I can walk away and still love you, right? That's unconditional love. Unconditional love is, I don't need you to be different to love you. That doesn't mean we stay with the person. It doesn't mean we hold on to the person. It means that love, true love, is unconditional. Also, I took this as a message. If you've had somebody that walked away from you, and it's authentic love, true love never dies, right? We all know those people. They don't even have to be romantic to us. We haven't seen them in 10 years. We haven't seen them in 5 years, and we see them and it's just like yesterday. That's because there's they may be part of our soul family. That's because we have energetic resonance with them. And that's real love. The person goes away, they can come back, and it's like they never even left. So remembering, true love endures all things. That doesn't mean we put up with anything, right? Doesn't mean we accept bad treatment. It just means true love is non-conditional. Anything that's real comes back again. If somebody has left your life and you're concerned or you're worried if they're going to come back, let it go, right? What is that corny saying? If you love something, set it free. Because if it's yours, it's going to come back. Somebody can't keep what's meant for you. So lightening up the reins, knowing true love endures. If it's real, if it's authentic, it will come back. The next message, I was so happy because I don't even know if I've ever seen this in the deck, is spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. We are all one another's spiritual teachers. I was writing about this yesterday. So everyone we meet is a spiritual teacher. You could have met them 5 minutes, you could have known them 5 years, it doesn't matter. When we come together with another person, whether romantically or not, we can look at them as our spiritual teacher. And I think, especially those of you that are in karmic relationships, it's easier to say, I'm open to whatever this person is here to teach me. A lot of times our ego can get caught up in what are we there to teach them. Like we're like, I'm good. You need to learn some things. But they are also our spiritual teacher, right? This is universal law of mirrors. So we come to teach them something. If they're triggering us, they're come to teach us something as well. So being open to the lessons this month, being open to embracing the lessons. What can I learn from this moment? What can I learn from this person? What is this person here to teach me? Knowing all people are spiritual teachers. Of course we're spiritual teachers, but just as we are, they are. The next message was, look for a sign. The universe is always speaking to us, right? It's always speaking to us. Music, songs, symbols, TV. Perhaps a stranger you meet says something out of the blue. Looking for a sign. Follow the signs. Follow your inner guidance. Listen to your inner voice. Look for a sign. The next message regarding love and relationships was, seek the truth. This is, if you look at the card, the person is going within. There may be many options. They may be many factors. You may be being pulled in 2 directions. You could see the 2 faces. There you are in the middle, like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? What do I do? Do I leave? Do I go? Do I make this choice? This choice may be heavy. This choice may change my life forever. This is going within, listening to your voice. It has to do with water, right? Because it's a blue card, blue emotions, intuition. So following your inner voice, going within to seek the truth. This can be your own inner truth. What is the truth for me? Is this really my truth? Is this my personal truth? Is this life really the way I've been living? Is this person the person I really want to be with? Seeking your personal truth, going within. You may have to look at the person you're dealing with. Are they being honest? Are you truthfully seeing them for who they are? Do you see them for who you want them to be? Do you see them for what they're presenting to you? Or do you see them for some type of lofty ideal? And then it was followed by the Emperor. The Emperor is the boss, right? The Emperor he can be a symbol of patriarchy, obviously, but he's also a need to have firm foundations. And for some of you, that may mean needing to have boundaries with people. I also see it as a card of getting to the truth, digging deep, getting to the truth, and then setting up new foundations, right? This is a card, it's a number 4, that has to do with the groundwork, the things that we the things we build our house upon. The foundation has to be sturdy for us to have a relationship, for us to have a love that endures. We have to be open that everybody's our spiritual teacher. We have to be open to the lessons. So something here about firm boundaries can also be about needing to establish new foundations. And then also what is being presented. The Emperor, it's an Aries card. Mars will enter Aries on the 2nd. So here we have that. What is the bottom line? The Emperor isn't doing pies in the sky. The Emperor says, what are the facts? What is here? He's running stuff. This can also show a need. Emperor can be very closed off from his emotion. He could be a dictator. He's in charge. These are the rules. Love has no rules, right? There are no rules when it comes to love. There are no, leave your minds, the mind needs to take a back seat. We have to follow the heart. We have to seek the truth in our personal relationships. Seek the truth. Our inner truth, as well as the outer truth of what is really going on in this situation. The next set of cards was for your finances for the month of January. And the first message was, every fortune, gold medal, and trophy, every comeback, triumph, and celebration, and every kiss, hug, and hand held was first a thought, a whisper, or a dream. So everything that you manifest first starts in the mind, right? I want to manifest a new car. I want a new career. I would like to see myself doing whatever your dreams are, whatever your financial goals are. So this is a need to first have that seed in your mind, right? Keeping a positive mindset. I want this car. I want this house. I want this job. I want this side hustle. And only holding room for that. Only holding room for the positivity. The next message was debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. So this is a new year. You may want to start new, fresh and new financially, make plans for the future, make a financial plan to pay any of your debts off, work up your credit score. I also see this as always for me, karmic debt paid off. So I know that this is regarding finances, but if you've been in a relationship with somebody and it's sort of been weighing you down, you can say, we're paid in full. I owe you nothing, you owe me nothing, we're good. I'm entering this new year with a fresh, clean slate. Financially, it also suggests to get your finances in order and you'll feel lighter and freer. The next message was not the right time. This is not the time for new financial investments. This is eclipse season, January. Not the time. You don't see the whole picture. You're not seeing things clearly. This is not the time to put your finances in or your money into new endeavors. Get rich quick schemes. Anything new? Absolutely not. January is not the time. Flow. This is like Wheel of Fortune. Accepting there's ebb and flow to your life, right? Sometimes we're up financially, sometimes we're down, but learning to work with the cycles of your life. Learning that sometimes there's a time for saving, then there's a time for splurging. Sometimes there's a time to, buy handbags, and other times we have to pay our bills. So learning to go with the flow and the cycles of where you are at financially, and knowing that everything that goes down must come up again. Star. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous card. Speaks of healing in the future, planning for the future, putting things in order for the future. This card also is about healing. So I definitely see something here about getting finances in order, and as you do, you will feel better. You will feel prosperous. You will feel full. Planning for the future though, right? The star. It's associated with Aquarius. We're planning for the future. What's your financial plan for the future? And then the closing message, I thought this was interesting because there are two different decks. I received improving health and emotional healing. Something here about healing. Taking the initiative to heal your life. I love the emotional healing card. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. We can't hold on to hurt from past relationships, from family wounding, from childhood traumas, and fully embrace love, right? We can't feed our inner unworthiness and self-sabotage and make the way for love. So this is the month. I mean, double influence when you get two cards like that, saying this is the month to embrace emotional healing, getting in a healthy mindset, do what you have to do to take care of your body, give up bad habits. This is the month. You're being called to take care of yourself. The next message was dreams coming true. This is the wish fulfillment card. He has the universe in the palm of his hands. As you heal, you make way for all your dreams to come true, right? Sometimes healing is a state of mind. We think we're not worthy of financial abundance. Maybe we have some issues of abandonment. We think everybody leaves us. As we heal those dynamics within us, we open the gateway, the portal for our dreams to come true. Then I received dance, followed by the tower. And the message for me was, because this tower is a storm, learning to dance in the storm, right? Learning to dance in the rain, making it a part of our dance. Instead of saying, I'm gonna call out sick and hide under my bed, learning to work with the flow, learning to be in a state of acceptance. Says, kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Get moving. Getting to a place of saying, this is all for my highest good. Everything that's unfolding is unfolding with my highest elevation in mind. My dreams are coming true. No matter what is happening, it's all on a path that's leading me towards happiness, towards healing, if we so choose it. It's been a pleasure reading for you guys. January 6th, new moon eclipse in Capricorn, 15 degrees. Lunar eclipse, full moon, 0 degrees of Leo, opposite the sun, 0 degrees of Aquarius on the 21st. That will be square Uranus. Expect some shakeups, unexpected illumination. Venus enters Sag on the 7th. Get ready for some globetrotting, in taking some classes, higher thinking, philosophy, political conversations, enjoyment. Mars enters Aries on the 2nd. Start your engines. We're ready to take off where no one is going to hold us back. Jupiter conjuncts Venus on the 21st. Go buy a lottery ticket. And Mercury will be in Capricorn most of the month, so you definitely want to get that business going. What's going on? What's the facts? Where am I going? Where are we headed? Mercury in Capricorn can be very sort of dry and wants the facts and wants the structure and wants to know the bottom line. Happy New Year.